Hi guys, Gary from Screams and Thrills here. So to show our dedication to bringing you the latest updates, I've came straight up from to Stokesley from doing a 6-hour shift at work. So let's have a look around and see what changes there is, what new rides have appeared, and see how general progress is happening. Naturally, it is about 10:30 at night, so there will be no activity. It may be a bit dark, so I do apologise, but as I say, our commitment to bringing you the latest updates is strong. So let's start at the end where John Murphy's dodgems were and work our way up over. So we will start down at this end. So we've got John Murphy's dodgems all pretty much set up now, ready to go. Next to which we have Exciter, which is presented by Dan Crow. And then off to the back of the dodgems we have, as I suspected, Jamie Clark's Disco Twist has pulled on now. So as I said in the previous video, we've got Disco Twist, and then off to the side we've got the Crazy Bulls, which completes this little section. So nothing really has changed in this section compared to last year. Exciter looks to be pretty much complete. Let's head on down and see what else is pulled on. So we have the usual Helter Skelter by Hancock's Amusements. And we've got our first food out, one of our first lots of food outlets. Then we've got Experience Miami, which is now all set up. By Turner's. And a new edition, well, I say a new edition from yesterday, we finally have King Frogs on site. Pulled down last night from Luna Park in Scarborough, came straight over. Pulled on today and it's pretty much set up. Then we've got our first juvenile ride. Looks like a Monster Trucks. And off at the back here, I do apologise for the lighting, we have Wilmot's Air Raid, new enough all set up now. And then next to Air Raid we have Odeon Tagada by Turner's, which looks to be complete. And just goes to show the position, how precise the positioning of these rides are. Look at how Air Raid overlaps the steps of Odeon Tagada and how close them rides are. Some precision manoeuvring to get them this close. And then again we've got Ryan Crow's Energy Storm Waltzer. Again, just shows how close these rides get. And again, that pretty much completes this section. Naturally, they've still got some work to do on some of them, but they do have another day to go, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. So let's have a quick look over the road. Still no movement on that area where the ghost train was last year. Wonder if we'll see anything pull on there tomorrow. And then on the opposite side of the road to King Frogs, we've got a juvenile pirate ship and a food outlet. And then we have probably one of the headline attractions this year at Stokesley, Skyfall, which looks to be new enough set up. Looks like it just needs its gondola putting on, the seats attaching, and then all of the fencing. We'll have a close look as we come back up that opposite side. So as we continue on down, we have Lincoln Gore's Joker Jump and Smile. Actually been on that Jump and Smile before. It's a not bad little ride, to be honest. You get some pretty good cycles on it. Then we've got Gallagher's Twist. Again, when you look at how close these rides are, some precision manoeuvring to get them this close, and they really do pack them in. And yet, as always, completely and utterly safe. Then we've got Freeman's Waltzer, which is now complete. Next to Freeman's Waltzer, we have Alex Crow's Psycho. We've also got a games outlet set up, and we've got another, looks like a Formula Fun type ride, another juvenile. So as we move further down, as you can see, not much has changed on this section yet. This will probably come more tomorrow. We do, however, have Jamie Clark's Super Bowl pulled in. Here we've got Jamie Clark's Super Bowl, which pretty much takes up the whole of that section. So very clearly we more than likely won't be getting a Miami there this year. And we'll continue down the high street. We come to the reverse bungee. Which is now almost complete. It's certainly at its full height now. Now, I actually got corrected. I need to make a bit of a correction on my last video. I stated that it's the first time we've had a bungee here at Stokesley. I was actually corrected and informed there has actually been bungee here before, same as I said that the Alex Crow's Loop Fighter was the first Loop Fighter here. I wasn't aware that back in 2018 Atmosphere actually attended Stokesley Fair, so it's not unfortunately the first Loop Fighter, but it's always nice to learn these things. So big shout out to Charlie, who corrected me on that one. So as we continue on down, again, no change, parking still in effect. However, we do have another set of dodgems, which yesterday when we were going home we did see some dodgems parked up. Now where this dodgems is set up was where Wilkinson's dodgems were last year. Now we did see a set of dodgems parked up, which I believe was an ex-Slater's dodgems, which is now owned by Cowies. And yeah, this is Slater's ex-dodgems, which is now owned by Cowies. So that's took the place of Wilkinson's dodgems. We've seen these parked up as we were going home yesterday. Almost complete. Then on the opposite side, we have a few more stalls or games set up. We have some more food outlets pulled on. Again, we've got the Ice Dragon. And we've got a toy set carousel. Another food outlet. And we also have a Kentucky Derby as well. Set up on this side. Game stall set up on the opposite side. Another food outlet. And then we've got Michael O'Brien's Mini Miami and Big Wheel. These are still yet to be set up. I believe these are chairplanes, little mini chairplanes. Let's continue on down, see what else there is. Yeah, here's another look at O'Brien's Big Wheel, which I still find it a very strange position for it. Considering a lot of people go on big wheels to get the views, you're not really going to get much of a view from that angle, are you really? Next to that we have another swinging pirate ship tucked away at the side. And then on this side we have what looks like some inflatables being set up. We have another toy set carousel pulled in at the back. Whether that particular toy set carousel and that pirate ship will be in operation or not, I am not too sure. They may have just pulled them in there out of the way, or they may need to be still pulled into their final position, because behind that we do have the mini ski jump with Olaf on the top of it, which I think usually goes further down. So I think they may have just pulled them onto here just to keep them out of the way. So yeah, that's pretty much the changes that's being made at the moment. So unfortunately this is going to be a short video today, because like I said, there's not much action being done because of how late it is. Yeah, it's just a closer look at the big wheel. It's quite an old style big wheel. Probably one of your more, what I'd class as your vintage type big wheels. So this is just a bit of a better look from the opposite side of the road at where the Kentucky Derby is and the Ice Dragon coaster. Looks like might be getting some inflatables set up here as well. also from this side as well, we'll get a better view of Carrie's dodgems, the ex-Slater's drive time dodgems. So yeah, there's still a lot of space to be used up. Still a lot of space. That will be getting built on tomorrow. More so when the road closure comes into place at 5:30. We will be over here visiting and doing some more build-up vlogs from the last day of the build-up of the Stokesley Fair. There might be one or two videos come out, depends how the day goes. But we will definitely be over here from the point of the road closure to catch those final rides, pulling in and pulling on to their spots and setting up. So let's just have one last walk down and look before we wrap this video up. Now usually down this section as well, we normally have some of your traditional gypsy fortune tellers and palm readers. Whether we'll see them return this year or not, we shall wait and see. I can imagine we probably will do. So let's have a closer look at Jamie Clark's Super Bowl. So he's Jamie Clark's Super Bowl. I mean, just look at how close to that street lamp that platform is. They literally measure to the millimetre. Now there was strict instructions put in place this year, which basically meant that if your attraction or your ride did not fit within the area that was allocated to it, it did not get set up and it does not operate. So hopefully none of the rides that are coming have had that problem. Hopefully everything goes to plan and everything gets set up. But we do have some nice new additions, especially in the form of Psycho. Makes a change to have a loop fighter rather than a freak out. And then again, we have Freeman's Waltzer, nice old Waltzer. So yeah, I can imagine as well, a lot of these street furniture will possibly get moved tomorrow as well. Yeah, nothing at all over that side at the moment, so hopefully we see something pull onto that area. So far there's no ghost train, which there's usually a ghost train. So here's a closer look at Gallagher's Twister. Again, good Twister this one. Get some pretty fast cycles on it. Now in previous years we have had a booster here, which unfortunately this year we don't seem to have a booster coming. And then we'll just have a quick closer look at, like I said, probably what I would class as the headline ride for Stokesley this year, which is Matthew's Skyfall. And just in case you missed it in the last video, here's another look at the road closures that will be taking place here. So as you can see, we've had another trailer be pulled in. We've got the steps starting to get set up. This is one beast of a ride. No top piece being put on just yet though. Hopefully they do put that on. And then round the back here we've got the operator's cabin. And then we've got some more of the pieces. That's the truck that we seen yesterday. That was originally in that position, then moved over to there. It is now here. And we've got the high-ab. And here's just a quick look as well at the parking suspension that's in place in certain areas. Now in this particular area where Skyfall is, this area was closed from 7 AM Sunday the 14th, and it will be closed until 12 PM on Sunday the 21st due to the fair. Now there will be a few of these dotted around which will have more than likely different dates on. So the one where, for example, Ghost Train normally goes, that might have a different date on it. So there's just a quick look at on the back of this side of the ride. Still a lot of space behind here. So we're going to have Psycho if it's full back flash up as well. So the games outlet is by Cubbins Games to Play. So yeah, that's pretty much all we've got at the moment set up. Like I said, tomorrow is the main day, I like to call it, because that's when the first road closure gets put in. That's when you first start to see the rides coming in, and the juveniles and the game stalls come in. That's going to encroach on the road network. So yeah, for now, that's everything on this update. So, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, share with your friends, and we'll see you in the next video from the last day of the build-up.